dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing.
Daryl follows Daryl every gig we play. Then he dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Lawrence going to put it up right away. And his first pass is incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
You look at this Colt defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34. They're calling out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
A give running right is Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Trayvon Walker
with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Go. Lisa 24. 13 Luke. Son. Silver.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
44 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The Jaguars at 13-3 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Red on red. Hey, so go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
All right, let's go. Sink right open. Open. Hey, son. Hey, son.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Colt defense. This unit, third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about two top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to them. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Hey, tomatoes.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
no sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space. I got you all in check. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Jacksonville. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Right to the air is Richardson. That one taken in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Colts. That his second TD catch of the season. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Colts are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Rolling right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Ryan Brzee into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Easy, easy, easy. 11, 11. Easy, 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 easy. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Ready up! Great job! On the red.
Lawrence gonna give it to 2. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard.
11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Take it easy, route.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Keon White on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Richardson on the run to the right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. That is high. And he will score. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Lisa 24.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
11.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Son.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Push down to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A big one there on third downs, good for 26 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On red. Here we go.
They'll run. It's Tootin, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11. 13, Lou. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. That's Pierce in motion. They send a receiver in motion left. A second down throw for Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Indianapolis.
Hey, let's go.
A give to Mitchell. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Forced to his right. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Go, go!
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little. Late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Think right up. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 6.
Lisa 24.
Now here's Lawrence. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Check, smash.
Laporta in motion.
Let go.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
65, Jack. Get up.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19, 18. Ready.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Aluakon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey.
Alert. Check smash.
Here we go.
On the give, it's 2. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Taken in by Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Jake Bigsby. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
These are 24. Hey, son, this one's hot.
Once again, it's Bigsby. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Son, this one's hot. 11. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 10.
11. Hey, run. Hey.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit down to 1. So, as the field goal back out is little to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ranger. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Oh, a loose football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lawrence. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Rip, 23.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Big Blue. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Lisa 24.
Run out of the gun, and it's Cheaton. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Sink right, open. Sink right. Silver.
Another run here with 2. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Red on red. Hey, Soko.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Third and 2. Here we go.
On red. Go. Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the days.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Jaguars 27.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ralph, son, think right open. Go, let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins.
Hold the ready. 19 right.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole as we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And it's third down.
Pierce in motion. On third down, here's Mitchell. And the Colts are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
7-yard gain.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's in! Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Fake snap for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are going to open up the lead to 8.
Jaguars 27.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? All right, let's go.
They'll to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Decent 24.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Hey, smash! Hey, son,
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Lawrence going to give it to Jinton, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
11, again. Turn. This is hot. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him. Ryan Brzee in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
70 Rangers, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Mustang 19.
Richardson operating from the pistol. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Colts about set to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
On the ground, it's Tinton to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
30-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tate Bixby. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 50-yard line.
11 Agate. Rip 23.
Lawrence now. Man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
13 Luke. Luke. Decent 20. Take right open. Open.
Throwing is Lawrence. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Come on. Hey, Warriors, that's Franco 80. Hurt.
Laporta in motion.
Ready.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Alert! Alert! Hey! Stop! 70 Timberwolves!
That's Pierce in motion.
Hey!
Receiver in motion, headed left.
18 Rattler!
4th quarter begins on the ground. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another run here with Mitchell. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, Richardson forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Mitchell. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. That's Pierce in motion. They'll send a man in motion left.
19 Lions. 65 catch. 65 catch.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion is Warren.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Running is Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert. Hurt. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Go.
A give to Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70 Lions.
In motion is Warren. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, go. Soka, hot. Still.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Moving outside the pocket. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Go.
Second down, Lawrence. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
11. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, Their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Easy. Red on red. Hey, tomato. 11, Agak. Think right open.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, we are set for 4th and long.
On red. Hey, Soko, hot. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken just shy of the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, go. 11. Hey, Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. That is caught left side by Taylor. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. To wind up a turnover on down. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.